My first topic is the Rwanda genocide. Up to 1 million people died. No one tried to keep the genocide a secret, and the Rwanda genocide was a mass slaughter of the Tutsis by the Hutus that took place April 6, 1994, in East African state of Rwanda. Over the course of about 100 days, approximately 800,000 people were killed, about as much as 20% of the country's total population. In 1990, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, a rebel group composed mostly of Tutsi refugees, invaded northern Rwanda from Uganda in an attempt to defeat the Hutu-led government. The event that sparked the genocide on April 6, 1994, was President Juvenal Habyarimana of Rwanda was returning from a summit in Tanzania when a surface-to-air missile shot his plane out of the sky over Rwanda's capital city of Kigali. All on board were killed in the crash, although it has never been determined who was truly responsible for the assassination. Within 24 hours of the crash, Hutu extremists had taken over the government. They blamed the Tutsis for the assassination and begun the slaughter. My second topic was the Virginia Tech shootings. It was a school shooting that took place on April 16, 2007, on campus of Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University in Blacksburg, Virginia. Student Seung Hui Cho, a senior at Virginia Tech, shot and killed 32 people and wounded 17 others in two separate attacks, about 2 hours apart. Another 6 were injured, escaping from classroom windows. After the shootings, Cho committed suicide. The massacre is the deadliest shooting incident by a single gunman in U.S. history. Cho had previously been diagnosed with severe anxiety disorder. In 2005, he was accused of stalking 2 young female students. He was declared mentally ill and ordered to attend treatment. The shooting led to the passage of the first major federal gun control measure in more than 13 years. During the attacks, Cho killed 5 faculty members and 27 students. My third topic was the Occupy movement. It was an international protest movement against social and economic inequality. Its primary goal was to make the economic and political relations in all societies less vertically and more flatly distributed. The first Occupy protest to receive wide coverage was Occupy Wall Street in New York City. It began on September 17, 2011. By October 9th, Occupy protests had been taking place and were ongoing in over 95 cities across 82 countries and over 600 communities in the U.S. Occupy protests were scattered over dozens of other countries across every continent except Antarctica. Occupy movement is partly inspired by the Arab Spring. Approximately 3,000 protesters from across the country amassed in New York City's financial district to celebrate Occupy Wall Street's 1-year anniversary. My fourth topic was O.J. Simpson. He was born on July 9, 1947. He is a retired American football player and actor. He was the only player to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a 14-game season. He was elected Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985. After retiring from professional football, he had a successful career as a football broadcaster and actor. In 1995, he was acquitted of the 1994 murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. After a lengthy and internationally publicized criminal trial, The People v. Simpson, to date, he has paid little of the $33.5 million penalty. In September of 2007, he was arrested in Las Vegas and charged with numerous felonies, including armed robberies and kidnapping. In 2008, he was found guilty and sentenced to 33 years of imprisonment with a minimum of 9 years without parole. He is serving his sentence at the Lovelock Correctional Center in Lovelock, Nevada. My last topic was Clinton's impeachment. He was the 42nd President of the United States. He was impeached by the House of Representatives on 2 charges, one of perjury and one of obstruction of justice on December 19, 1998. 2 other impeachment articles, a second perjury charge and a charge of abuse of power, failed in the House. The charges arose from the Lewinsky scandal and Paula Jones lawsuit. He was acquitted by the Senate on February 12, 1999, requiring a 2/3 majority for a conviction. Only 50 Senates out of 110 voted guilty of obstruction charge, and 45 on the perjury charge. The Senate was 17 votes short of removing Clinton from office. After rumors of the scandal reached the news, Clinton publicly stated, "I did not have sexual relations with Miss Lewinsky."